Good morning and welcome to Watford Wednesday, but pre-meet, not at Watford Wednesday, we are actually at Daventry Track. So today is Tuesday the 1st of April, however no April Fool's here today, just myself and Katie, take that as you will. So we're coming off the back of the South England 12-stage relay on Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the summer track season. So we've got 3,000 metres at Watford tomorrow night. So today we are here at Daventry. Just got a very little session just to sort of basically ready myself to race in spikes tomorrow. So I'm just going to be doing 4x400 metres at target race pace, so 80 seconds a lap, which is 10 minutes for 3,000 metres. So I need to be quite disciplined on that today. Been doing reps quite a bit faster than that recently. And then I'm going to spin my legs out with just 4x100 metre strides. So the pace on that is kind of not really relevant at all. Just spin the legs out, feel good, pop a can on it for today, and then that's it. We'll have a little shakeout tomorrow morning, and then race time. So I'm just going to focus on my warm-up today. My warm-up is actually going to be longer than the whole session, certainly in time, not just distance. I've just done just over 1.5 miles. And now we go through some activations and strides. I'm going to start off with some banded stuff just to sort my old body out and get it ready, and then we'll do some drills and strides and we'll get going. Supernova Rise 2, courtesy of Adidas, like a free pair of trainers.
You got the spikes out today.
Hold in sock. Classic.
Ooh, look at the brightness.
Right, goes faster.
Right, session's about to begin. 80 seconds is the target.
Yeah, what's the odds? Am I going to get it?
Yeah.
Any map, what am I going to run?
You're going to be controlled. Yeah.
What time on it?
You're going to run 79 though, for the first one. Let's see. Off it goes. Rep 2, let's go.
Low.
This is what I'm recording on for Instagram stuff, and here he comes. Last and final rep of the 400s. Very well controlled. Good, into the hundreds now. And how many laps tomorrow is 3,000?
7.5.
Okay. So just yeah, at that pace, hopefully.
The wind's a bit nasty on the bending home straight.
You checked the weather forecast for tomorrow yet?
Nope. Watford's in our bowl though, so it shouldn't be windy.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't. 15.4.
Remind me what the first one was again.
15.5.
Nice consistency. And how are you feeling?
Good. 15.3 pressure's on for the last one now.
Ooh, that's 0.5, 0.4, 0.3.
14.6.
Woohoo!
So, end of the session. The whole session took me 19 minutes and 29 seconds. With half of that being recovery probably, if not more. More probably, actually. 101% efficiency. It was an anaerobic training focus. That's good, it was.
Good.
The best mile was 9:12.
Lovely. Good stuff.
Good.
Feeling good. So what's the plan now for the rest of... Well, you're going to do a cool down, of course. And then for the rest of the day?
I guess I'll cool down. If I was going to be an elite athlete, I would say I'm going to go home, my wife's going to make me some lunch, then I'm going to have a stretch and a nap, maybe a massage, followed by a shakeout run tonight. However, that is not real life.
Your wife is not going to make you lunch.
My wife never makes me lunch. I've got some client calls, some client check-ins. I will have some lunch that I'll make myself. And then I've got a Zwift session with the Running Hub tonight, which maybe isn't ideal for tomorrow's race, but it just spin the legs again. I'll be careful of how much effort I put into it.
Good morning, James. It's race day. How are we feeling?
Good morning. It's a sunny morning, which is nice, isn't it? Don't be fooled. It's chilly and windy.
Is it?
Just been for my shakeout run.
And what did you do and how was it?
I did 20 minutes easy, followed by 4 by 20-second strides, just to make sure my legs got some life in them before tonight.
And what's the idea of a 20-minute shakeout on the day of your race?
Basically, give the engine a bit of a kickstart and get everything moving and flowing. Otherwise, I would have done nothing since yesterday, and just everything in your body just gets. Imagine like a car engine. You need the fluid to flow around, so get the blood pumping through your muscles, get clean oxygen in there, so recovery and stuff like that is good.
Well oiled.
Well oiled, lubed up, ready to go.
And what's the plan now? What time are we on?
It is 9:30. I'm just waiting for my porridge to finish. Just catching up on a bit of work as we do. And yeah, I'll have some food now. We're going to record the podcast shortly after that. So we'll probably talk about the race and then it'll go as talked about or not. Then, yeah, continue doing a little bit of work through lunch, and then this afternoon I will put my feet up, have a bit of a chill out, then have some more food before we leave, do a bit of banded activation before we get in the car about 6ish and make our way up to Watford. Here
is said porridge. Cooking up a storm here, James.
Storm.
I don't know about anyone else, but James does his porridge on the hob. I'm lazy and just do mine in the microwave. Let us know what you do. Hob or microwave. Oh, and also just appreciation for my new nails this week. Get a feature in the video. But yeah, carbon up. 5:30 in the evening. Haven't really filmed much today, have we? We're just from the opposite side of the kitchen now.
Switched out.
Yeah. So for lunch you had chicken pasta.
Mm-hmm.
What else have you had today in prep?
An apple. And now I'm just having a chicken salad hummus bagel. Excuse my mouth.
And then we've got some bits lined up ready here. Talk me through what you've got.
Water.
The good stuff.
Strawberry protein for afterwards. I have my bicarb mix from Fly Carb. Mint flavour.
Mint flavour, have you had that one before?
Yeah, I had it on Sunday.
Nice.
It's better than the stale fishy tasting plain stuff.
Oh, okay.
We've got a bowl and a spoon to consume bicarb with. Got some grapes to snack on before the race. An orange, because you never know when you might want an orange.
I've heard you say that before.
Treat myself to a Coke Zero post-race.
Oh, well, Watford's normally known for Watford Wednesdays. It's normally known for something post, but you go on a nutrition
It's
plan.
traditional to go to McDonald's after.
Yeah, I don't want to say it because I don't want to put it in your head.
Yeah, not today.
No, we're on a nutrition plan at the
Unless I'm
minute.
on sub 9:20, then I'm having McDonald's. But I won't do that because that's 3 minutes, 7 seconds called. So I don't do what I have.
Yeah, set yourself a target too high, and then you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, almost showtime.
Yeah, checked power 10. My PB is currently 10.87. So there's the goal for tonight-ish. But we'll have some fun. April the 2nd, Watford Wednesday, summer's here. We've arrived, it's 7 o'clock, 2 hours till race kick-off. So we're going to start off with our bicarb mix. So for those of you that don't know, bicarb is the kind of, it's not new on the market, but new on the consumable for the normal people market, I guess. And the idea is that the bicarb acts as a lactic buffer in the muscles, so hopefully preventing a bit of fatigue. It's the track cheat code. I've tried it a couple of times so far. It's hard to tell whether it works or doesn't work, but it certainly doesn't not work, so we'll keep going. So first of all, we mix basically an energy gel together. So this is the energy mix. We'll just add a bit of water. So yeah, this makes essentially the gel. So this is the one by Flycarb, which is the guys in Cambridge. There is a Morton one, but it's a little bit pricey. I've not tried it, so I don't know if it's better or not better or not, but these guys are basically here to disturb the market and make it a bit more accessible for people. I think the Morton one works out to about £25 per go, which for one race is, woo, but it's not the most appetising thing to do. So when I've had this before, it's just been, well, flavourless, as I'm adding the bicarb now. When you consume this, you can't chew it because you don't want to pop the bicarb and then it essentially disperses in your mouth. You need this to happen in the gut. This is a new one. They've given us a mint flavour in, but before it basically tasted like, I don't know, fish paste or something. That's pretty disgusting. But the things we do for a couple of seconds in. The bicarb mix. Nothing too sexy going on here right now. You tried this last time in the track, didn't you? Indoor track.
Oh, I tried a mouthful of it,
What
yeah.
did it taste like? Enjoy it?
No, it wasn't very nice at all.
It doesn't exactly look like, oh yay, dinner time, does it?
No.
There we go, this will make it better.
I hope so.
I can smell the mint.
Oh, I can actually. Did you try the mint?
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot more palatable. Fishy toothpaste rather than just fishy.
Oh gosh, you're not selling it, James.
No, you didn't get the fishy pastiness of it at all.
Maybe that's the feedback that they've got, and that's why they've.
Yeah. There we go. Down the hatch.
Get it down.
So say no chewing, just.
And for someone that's got quite a weak palate to things they don't like. So James, we're at the track. Number collected.
Resistance band broken. Loops of steel.
And what's the time now?
8 o'clock. Coming up to 8, 5 to 8.
You're going to go for a warm up?
Very shortly, give it 10-15 minutes.
How far?
Do 20 minutes jog today. Some mobilising, some drills, some strides, and go time.
What time's your race?
9 o'clock.
Good running, John. 79! 79! Stay hungry! You can do it! There you go! There you go! Go for it!
True for the fans.
Okay, do I have 277 here now? On that first bend. It's DT.
Yes, Daisy. Well done, guys.
Well done, James!
Daisy, you got this.
Come on, James!
Go, Daisy.
It is the morning after the night before, and unfortunately, last night's run did not go as expected. So if you're following along with our stories, you'll know the back history. I've been struggling with both calves over the last few months, and that was diagnosed to a problem with my peroneal nerve in my back, so not actually a calf problem. Got away with a good run on Sunday, however last night, high intensity running in spikes, not so good. In short, whilst the calf isn't the problem, all the sort of spasming and cramping and stuff the calf's been doing in reaction to the back obviously has taken a toll on it. So long story short, we know where we need to do now for the next few weeks. But yeah, last night by maybe lap 5 or 6, I can't quite remember where it was, I was in quite a lot of pain and not being able to strike my foot properly, so I pulled out on the home straight. It was kind of a quite quick decision again. But on the podcast for the last few weeks, I've been talking about how positive I'm about it and how we're going to move forward. But not going to lie, like if we were doing this last night, you would have seen a different attitude. I was quite pissed off last night. But you know, we are where we are now. The intense racing block that I had planned in is now over, so we can move forward, focus on a bit of base for the next few weeks, and essentially just get the condition of the calf correct and sort out the lower back mobility and tightness there. But as for the event itself, when I last spoke to the camera, I just got off to do my 20 minutes warm up. Felt nice, felt good. The only negative was it's very dark in the streets of Watford, so you have to be very conscious of where you're placing your feet because you don't want to twist an ankle on a cracked pavement or whatever on the warm up. That'd be quite rubbish. Got back in time to go through some drills and strides. If I was honest, I'd like to have started my strides and mobility maybe 5 minutes earlier. Because by the time the start, I come over to the start line and start gathering people for the first race, I did feel a touch rushed. But that's neither here nor there, really. It was quite a busy race. Couldn't tell you how many people were in the race, but it was a packed start line, wasn't it? I'm sure Kate's got some footage of that.
Yes.
Got out pretty well. First 3 or 4 laps. Again, Kate will show you on the splits. Hopefully I'm not lying. Pretty much 80 low on the money where I needed to be.
Yeah, you managed 5 and a bit laps, and you were averaging anywhere between kind of like 121, 122. Is it just because of my splitting skills on the phone? So yeah, you were kind of 80. Yeah, probably between 80 and 82 for your.
So I was watching the clock on the lap, so I knew I was going for 120, 240, 4 minutes. I was there and thereabouts. Whether I would have hung on for a PB or not, I don't really know, because I was starting to slip away a little bit.
And just to
would have needed a big lap.
Just to add in, there was a girl in the pack in front of you, and her mum must have been beside me, and she was talking to someone else saying her PB was also 10:10, and then literally just before you pulled out, she was like, "Oh, I think she's losing it. She's losing the PB." So you potentially would have had to put in a really big 2 laps at the end. So yeah, I don't know what maths she was doing. I thought you were kind of on track, but you would have needed a big push at the end.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, don't feel as positive as I've done with the other races, because I suppose on the road intensity is a little less, and I felt where I can push and where I couldn't push. Positive is still obviously showing some signs of speed, but it's really early in the summer season, and ultimately my goal this year is to have fun with it, but also work on my speed and power.
Oh, hello, Lily.
To work towards Copenhagen half marathon in
September.
I will miss the boat for October.
Yeah, you missed the race.
I won't race on the track again now for another 4, 5, 6 weeks, whatever it may be. I've got my next sort of 10 days planned in. Back to easy work. I'm going to continue doing work with my lower back with the help of Rudy, which is going the right way. And I'm sure just a bit of lower intensity is just going to help the condition of the calves, and we'll be ready to hit the ground running in due course. But you know, that's running, that's where we are, and that's life, and it has its ups and downs, but I'm still positive that there's going to be some success stories this year.
Oh, and on that note, I think we should wrap it up here. Lily wants some attention. Shouldn't really be on the table, Missy. And to be fair, if you're a regular listener to our podcast, she loves to be involved in the podcast, so she's now just getting involved in the YouTube as well.
Say goodbye, Lily.
Goodbye. Oh, what a beautiful kitten. Right. Yeah, she is a cat, but she's our little girl. So yeah, thanks for...
So yeah, sorry, not the end of this video that was supposed to be, but here we are. This is the reality of running, isn't it?
Yep, and we get onwards and upwards from here, eh?
Onwards and upwards.